Привет, товарищи! Welcome to my channel. Today, hopefully I can enlighten you with some knowledge about Glock. Now typically whenever we think of Glock, we're thinking of the semi-automatic pistol. And they're very popular, and rightfully so. But that's going to be in a different video as far as the firearms are concerned. Today, I'll be showing you the other products that Glock makes. And something that quite potentially could be practical in your own survival situations. So you guys might recognize this knife. This is the Glock 81. This is the knife that I've used to show you guys how to throw the Russian army style. All I can say about this knife, I've had it for probably a year and a half or so, and yeah, it has some wear and tear, but I can't say nothing but good things about this knife. I mean, sure, the finish could be just a little bit stronger, but what is to be expected? Now, some specs on this knife. This is a drop point blade, spring steel, and has about a 55 Rockwell hardness to it. And it is phosphate treated as far as that goes. What's really nice about this, it has this curved feature right here. Open up bottles, a bottle opener like right here. Now there's two different versions of this knife. The Glock 81 and the Glock 78. The 81 has the saw on top, if you guys can see. This is a saw, and the Glock 78 does not. Now, the ballpark on these knives are about $30. About $30, give or take. And they do come in 3 different colors. They come in black, green, and tan. They have more fancier names, but that's what I call them. Now, the sheath is a really interesting sheath, and I actually kind of like this. Some people don't, I do. What's really nice, if you want to put this on your belt, you don't have to unnecessarily pull your belt off, thread your belt through it, etc. Not with this knife. What you do is, you push to the side, and it just slides out like this, very easily. Then you can clip it over your belt, then slide it right back. So, really nice feature there. Another thing is, whenever you put the knife back in, it has a very audible click, and it's pretty sturdy. You can't just pull it out of there. Now, whenever you have a brand new sheath, brand new knife, it can actually be sort of difficult to remove the knife, because this latch, until it breaks in, it is very hard. And sometimes it's a two-handed operation. You almost more or less have to either hold the sheath and with your opposing thumb pull the latch and then pull the knife out, or have somewhat a compromised grip on your knife. You can't just pull it out. You have to kind of push it up with your thumb or do something else. What's really nice as well, it has a drainage hole, so this sheath is never going to be full of water. It'll always just drain out. You also have a little lanyard loop right here, so you can actually put string or paracord through it and tie it to your rig or around your leg. If you have it hanging off of your belt and you don't want it to flop around, you can tie it around your leg. Overall, this is a knife that I've had for a year and a half, going on 2 years. This is something I would recommend for you guys. It's a very practical field knife. And what we have next is the Glock Shovel. Now this shovel, as you guys can see, I've had it probably closer to 3 years. It just flips out. You tighten this down and you'll hear a little click. And another thing to note is it comes in 4 positions. See these notches? There's one more right here. And there's 2 more on the back side on this actual handle. So you can lock it at different angles. Now, once you do that, you twist, and then you can pull this out a little bit more, and you twist to the left. When you do that, you have one complete shovel, like so. And this is about 2.5 feet. Now, what's another interesting fact is, on this handle, if you unscrew it, it comes off, you have a saw blade. And what you do is, put it in the back, like so, then you tighten down. So, now with this combination, you can actually reach out and cut off a limb or anything else that you need to do. Now another interesting fact about this saw is it has a very blunt tip right here, and it's actually a screwdriver. And with this screwdriver, what you can do is you can service this screw, and if you guys can actually see, there's actually a slot cut out right here and right here. So if for some reason your shovel gets rusted up, or you've been digging sand at the beach or whatever, you can actually put your saw with the flat edge, put your saw right here, and you can actually unlock your shovel. And then you can put it in a different kind of positions, what I was talking about. Another interesting fact is this Austrian-made Glock Shovel is half the weight of an American e-tool. If you guys haven't seen the e-tool video that I've made in the past, go ahead and check it out. It'll be up there. And you can actually use some of the e-tool uses on this Austrian-made Glock Shovel. What I will say is I kind of prefer this one just a little bit more, but the one thing that you cannot do with this shovel that you can do with the American one is if you sharpen the sides and kind of use it as a hatchet. I would not recommend you doing with this, because the metal is thinner and you do not want to bend it out of the socket right here that we have. The Glock Shovel retails for about $50, give and take, and it does come with this nylon sheath. I'm honestly not too impressed with this sheath. It just has some Velcro right here, and this thing gets dirty fairly quickly and collects dust. Again, not a big fan of it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I do read your comments, and whenever you guys ask me what kind of gear I'm using, etc., etc., and this is what I'm doing for you guys. I'm trying to show you what kind of gear I'm using and what kind of a track record it has. Like I was saying, that Glock Shovel, I've had it for almost 3 years now, and that Glock knife almost 1.5, 2 years. Both are great pieces of kit, and something that I would recommend even for you guys, if your budget can afford it, of course. And as always, I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll enjoy seeing you guys next time. Пока-пока. There will be a Glock video, guys, don't worry.